found this really good dildo collection. I mean, like, huge! Oh my god, there's a
I really hope it's on now.
It
isn't.
Holy
It
shit.
isn't yet. It's still offline for me.
Damn it!
But he probably just clicked the thing, and that's what it's going to start as.
I want to see what
Oh, I
starts
hope so. That's hilarious.
That is the thing that just happened.
leave it to Neko.
Well, you know, I did see an article go across my phone today about some new search engine that's been made by ex-Google engineers that anonymously searches only porn and also has the capability to search Tumblr's porn tags.
Well,
That's really cool. I gotta favor that.
So, Bunny, is the stream live yet for you?
Yes,
The
it's
stream is
live
live,
now.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Wait,
not for me. I
We
probably
didn't
have to
actually
refresh
get
it.
the Nico's first comment. We just got mine saying "God damn it," and that's where it started for me.
Oh,
Oh.
It actually, Nico started talking for me. Like it half captured it. I don't know.
GG
See,
Twitch. All
my
right,
Twitch is being a
guys.
bitch.
Welcome to the Digmcast for the 16th of September, 2014. I'm Digmbot, joined by my Pink Bunny,
Hello.
Yellow Ranger,
Hi.
Mike Matrix,
Salute.
and the picture in the bottom right of your screen is actually Neko Kitwolf.
Hello. I'm
So-
wearing pajamas.
Ranger, I have to ask you before we get started with the show. They have announced, Screw Attack has announced that the next death battle is going to be Epion, the 5th Gundam, versus Tiger Zord.
Epion.
I'm sorry. What are the words that are coming out of your mouth? Who announced what?
Screw Attack does death battle, and they've announced that the next death battle is going to be a Gundam versus the Tiger Zord. So,
Is that my Zord? Is that my Zord?
No, you're not the Black Ranger. But
Oh, okay.
But are you going to be going for your Ranger brethren, or do you want the Gundams to win?
I don't know that. Gundams are pretty cool.
Oh, your microphone
Did
just fucked
anybody
up for a
else just
second.
lose the Yellow Ranger for a second? There?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Hello.
Don't
You're
don't.
here.
Apparently,
Just
whatever you
don't-
did, don't turn your head and talk.
Don't turn your head.
Okay, I won't
Just-
turn my head. I'll stay right. I'll stay right here.
So I think you're going with the Rangers. Then is what you were saying.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? I do like the
Yeah.
Gundams though.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to smile and nod. You really should watch Death Battle. It's amazing.
I've never seen one.
Oh, they're awesome. I think we'll open out the show tonight, though, with, well, what's been the biggest news? It was rumored last week, and then the biggest news the last couple days, which is, and God help me, I was so mad at CBS Evening News last night. Microsoft bought Mojang. And before we go off on that tangent, let me just say what pissed me off about CBS Evening News last night. 1, they said that Microsoft bought Minecraft. 2, they said the game had been downloaded 100 million times on PC. 3, they said that Minecraft was a game that allowed users to create custom virtual levels and explore them.
Wow.
And then while they're talking about this game being on PC, they show 4-player split-screen Xbox footage.
Ouch.
Okay, 1 second. No offense, but news reporters never get games fucking right at all. They talk about people. Even like we've had those stories. Remember with like people being Minecraft being blamed for people killing other people
But wait,
and stuff.
Bunny,
And it's just
but this
ridiculous.
is a completely different thing, though. There's a difference between news, and then there's a difference between gaming news.
There's also a
They're talking
difference
about
between what they normally report on video games and reporting a major business transaction. You think that
Yeah.
they could
There's
get
also-
the information for that right?
Yeah.
There's also
Yeah.
a difference between a game and a game developer.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying.
Slight difference.
So
just,
let's-
just sort of a little bit of a difference between those two
And
things.
I will put in, because I know that you guys, or maybe you guys had seen the article, not that I posted from the Xbox guy, but they said, like, most of the article talks like they bought Minecraft and Mojang was like the side consolation prize. It's like, oh, we got Minecraft finally. We're so happy to work with Minecraft. I'm like, you're working with Mojang.
Well, part of the reasoning for that, and we'll get to the hard numbers in a second. Part of the reasoning for that is because Mojang
They don't
really
care about anything
hasn't
else.
done much else.
They haven't. Remember that Minecraft, that Yogscast song about the API and upgrades and
Possibly,
Yeah,
Mike. So
Well,
the nuts and bolts of it, real quick, is that Microsoft is dropping $2.5 billion on Mojang. That's
on Minecraft.
it's a
Let's
pretty.
not
yeah.
get it twisted.
That's a pretty. I refuse to say on Minecraft because they bought the developer. That's a pretty good chunk of change. Now, Notch and Mike. Who else is it that are leaving?
Jeff.
Notch, Jeff.
Who's leaving?
Yeah, who's leaving?
I actually didn't look up who's
it's
actually leaving.
Notch and two of the other founders. So, anyways, the main crew of Mojang is going to stay in place, but Notch is leaving, and Notch went into a pretty long article on his own site about how he didn't want to be like somebody's rallying point and responsible for something this big, and he basically is trying to save his own sanity, he says. Mojang being a privately held company, I'm sure the money he's walking away with isn't actually going to, hurt his feelings, but yeah.
Well, I think
Notch, Carl, and Jacob are leaving the company. So I guess Jeb is gonna stay.
I didn't see any mention of Jeb, but I would assume he's gonna stay.
Yeah. No, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just worried that now Microsoft has got it, they haven't got the best record for keeping titles they own in a good stance. So I'm hoping they just leave Mojang to do what they normally do and don't interfere, and just leave Mojang as their own little team and don't interfere. Because right now, I'm scared that they're just going to ruin it all for everyone.
Well, they said already in their article that they're going to send developers over there to like help. I don't know what kind of influence, but I mean, they could. But it's Microsoft, right? They could literally fire everybody and start over with new people. Well,
the thing here is, and we all know Microsoft's got a bad track record with this kind of stuff. In fact, one of the funniest tweets I saw in the last couple of days was Kaz Hirai, the Kaz Hirai parody account. And Kaz is the CEO of Sony. And the tweet was, here's hoping that Microsoft doesn't mismanage the talent at Mojang. It doesn't happen often. In fact, you might say it's rare, in all caps.
Banjo-Kazooie joke, Banjo-Kazooie joke, Banjo-Kazooie joke.
Awesome.
That was just a straight up rare joke.
I know, but some people will remember Conquerors or all that stuff, so I just said Banjo-Kazooie.
I linked you the past few days. I actually linked you Total Biscuit making a Vine about this, which was hilarious as fuck, but also essentially goes on the same point with him saying like, Microsoft bought Mojang. What could go wrong?
And then he just flashes logos: Anvil, FASA, Rare, and it's just Total Biscuit going, fuck!
Yeah, pretty much.
Which was
amazing. That made my day.
I just don't want Microsoft to put a paywall, and hopefully they can't for PC, but they probably will now for all the consoles.
Bunny, they already have a paywall in Minecraft on consoles.
That is true, but
you pay for skins.
Yeah, but that's all more cosmetic. I mean, like, for the updates is what I'm worried about.
Oh, God. Turn all the updates into DLCs?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that without doing the same thing with PC, and people won't stand for that.
It also would be very much a case of killing the golden goose. They're not going to do it. Also, a thing that makes me think they're going to keep this a little more open than prior is they are going to continue support for the PS3, PS4, Vita, iOS, and Android versions of the game.
They should keep their hands in that money pot, or else they're gonna just get fucked.
Yeah. Another thing is I was watching somebody, because there are people, I don't know. I'll break into the subject because it hasn't been broken into yet. YouTube. So I listened to 2 different videos. One of them was like, "Oh my God, we're fucked." The other one was like, it's really not worth it for Microsoft to fuck over. Like the community, the YouTube community and the community of how things are working, how things work already now, like people who run servers and people who make mods and all these kinds of things, and it's not worth it for them to fuck all that up.
Well, to that point, Ranger, also the thing is Microsoft's current terms of service explicitly forbid you from making ad revenue off videos of their games. They don't do anything about it. They haven't done anything about it for years. If they did, there would be about 1,000% less Call of Duty and Battlefield on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're not going to start enforcing it now. So I don't see that as being an issue. I'm more concerned about whether or not Microsoft is going to try to basically put their boot on the neck of the mod community, because we don't want to delve too far into this because there's a lot of politics.
They just can't.
Yeah, but
they just can't. It would literally kill the game at this point. It's such an integral part, and especially on such a critical moment, like because Bucket is essentially just
Bucket
dropped that at this
Bucket
point.
has imploded, and it's been ugly.
Yeah, and in contrary to that, a new modding platform for server-side mods, which I'm currently contributing to, called Sponge, has literally soaked up the developers of that project and a lot of other projects, and it's looking really good, and it's really exploding in contributions and things. And the cool thing is it actually brings together a lot of the communities that were previously split. Bucket and Forge being the two biggest ones.
Yeah. The thing that we also have to keep in mind here is that it kind of depends, and I think the mod community would be fine, because there's absolutely no way Microsoft can lock the platform down now. You just can't do it.
It's such open source at this point, they can't really just turn around and take it all away from everyone.
But one thing that's going to kind of be interesting is to see, because Mojang is technically part of Microsoft Studios now. Now, Microsoft Studios has a weird history, and it depends on how they treat Mojang, because they have Rare and they have 343, and with Rare and 343, they pretty much do whatever Microsoft tells them to. Microsoft says jump, they ask how high on the way up. On the flip side of that, you have Press Play and Lionhead. And Microsoft Studios pretty much lets them do what they want, and they just publish the games. It makes sense for Microsoft to take that approach with Mojang. For one thing, I see trying to control Mojang the way they control 343, completely destroying the company. But it also is just smarter to not try to throttle Mojang, because that's not the kind of atmosphere. 343's already had their own problems after the whole Bungie fallout. So,
yeah, I really think that they, it's best not to. Well, it's funny. My boss says, "Don't poke the bear." Right? Like, they could catch the amount of shit that they could catch for fucking with how it currently is probably not worth full email inboxes of everybody having to do with Microsoft constantly.
Even with buying Rare, Microsoft has never gotten their hands on a property that would piss off so many people if they screwed with it.
There's so many, and they were saying it in their article. It's like people of all ages love this game. Like,
exactly,
different walks of life. We're talking about kids. We're talking about people. We're talking about CEOs of other companies. You best not to poke it. I'm just saying. I don't want to sound threatening or anything.
And I mean, quite honestly, not only that, if they poke with the things too much, as I said, the modding community is an integral part. If that blows up, the majority of the community that's currently around, also Ranger, bye.
I'm having a problem with the call. Maybe someone should restart the call.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay too, but
odd.
Ranger is on her devil computer too.
Yeah.
It could just be Ranger's PC today.
Well, she's still here. She's still here, actually. She's in the chat, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Technical difficulties.
But as I was saying, if you mess with that part too much, you're gonna lose a huge majority of players that play the game. A lot of it, especially with huge packs like the Yogscast Complete Pack or FTB or Direwolf 20, those packs are essential nowadays for a lot of people to keep interest in the game itself.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't enjoy vanilla anymore. I know they're adding stuff to it, but you get very bored of vanilla very quickly. So I know a lot of people go to the mods because you can still play the game and you won't get burnt out because there's so many different mods to play with.
Yeah, you can't get me to play vanilla Minecraft. I won't do it.
Yeah, I can't. I go to check for the updates and that's about it. Like I've got to go and check for the 1.8 update, but I hardly ever play like vanilla Minecraft anymore.
No, me either. It's boring. It really is. And part of it for me is playing. We can't hear you, Ranger. Part of it for me is playing so much on the Xbox 360. So.
Also, you get spoiled. I feel like you get spoiled with all the mods, and then you go back to vanilla. You miss a lot of features that the mods add. So, like the crafting tables being changed, or do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you can change. So.
I don't want to be mean, but her facial expressions right now are amazing.
I know. I was actually just holding myself back from saying anything because it was amazing.
Oh my god! There's a mute button on the side of the screen, and I had pressed it.
I'm just rounding applause you here, Ranger. Round of applause.
Ranger, I just want to say I'm glad I'm not the only one who pulls those same faces when I'm troubleshooting. Mike, stop that when I'm troubleshooting something.
Mike is now those weird Dodge meme.
Yes. So I think the bottom line here is we're all going to have to take a wait and see approach on the Minecraft thing. I think it'll be okay. Real quick, I want to touch on this one. There's not a ton to it, but I have been playing the amazing SteamWorld Dig on my Wii U, and you can get it on Steam and 3DS as well. And I would highly recommend the game. And the studio that makes it, Image and Form, has just announced SteamWorld Heist. And I've got the trailer up right now. Host, you can find it on the board. It's not very long.
I've actually just got SteamWorld Dig today, so I'll be playing that at some point.
I'm not interested.
Thank you, Neko.
Wow.
Neko's probably not even seen SteamWorld Dig, and she's like, nope.
What? Of course I have. I look up all these new games.
Yeah,
She's
totally.
Like, I ain't having that shit.
Well, SteamWorld Dig came out in 2013, so I mean.
Yeah. JoJo likes these type of games, so yeah, of course I've seen them.
I will say, I'm intrigued because I'm not going to say SteamWorld Dig is a non-violent game because that is certainly not the case, but not really guns in SteamWorld Dig.
Also, you can pick SteamWorld Dig up for like $1 on Humble Bundle right now.
Yeah, it's
so
a really
well worth
good game.
Getting.
The thing that intrigued me about SteamWorld Dig, for those that haven't played it, is it's a Metroidvania type game where you're
like a nerd.
Yes, thank you. Where you're looking for your powers. But the cool thing is once you go down into the mines, there is no preset map. Your digging through the earth creates your game map, which is actually really cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. I've got to download it and play it. And
is this Minecraft? There is digging.
So we don't know much about SteamWorld Heist. Obviously, this is just a teaser. Game's just been announced. I'm just saying this is one that's on my radar. And
yeah, it looks good.
On to something else that I'm going to pull a Neko on this one. On to something else that's on everybody else's radar and completely, totally not on mine. Don't Starve Together. Take it away.
You get to have yaoi sex in the jungle now. That's it. It's done. We're all done here. The internet is gone.
What have we told you about the yaoi sex in the jungle? Come on.
But you don't need condoms?
Oh, God.
All right. So, to get you guys back on track, I have zero to contribute because I hate Don't Starve. So, take it away.
But seriously, guys, don't you remember when the Don't Starve developers said, hey, guys, we're not going to do two-player on Don't Starve? Well, guess what they did? They made a two-player on
Is it just
Okay,
me or does
seriously,
Neko
though?
sound offended by that?
I don't know, it sounds almost
I don't
like...
know.
Didn't
I'm
they say
fucking
they
happy
could?
about this.
They
No, no,
couldn't do it for some reason.
They
do you know
said
what I mean?
they said it would take a lot of their time from the development of the game. So now that the game has been developed and they had a lot of their stuff down, now they have the time to do a two-player mode.
Fair enough.
Right, I like it. I
honestly,
think it's a good idea.
I've heard about this today the first time, and I'm like, super stoked about it because it sounds like an awesome idea.
This
It needs to be done.
Because you said you
playing
can play.
alone, like you.
Maybe.
That's why.
It's okay. So it's a good idea. I like it because I feel like it'll be balanced. Because you're like, oh, well, 2 people can get the resources will just be a lot easier. But you also have to feed 2 people and protect
Exactly.
2 people. So it's
With
like
the same amount of resources available on the map. So you
Right.
have to actually gather more to be able to survive.
right. I like it. I think it's a good idea.
It was needed. This game feels much better when you have somebody else playing with you.
Oh
It was
shit!
the missing piece, I think, to make the game
Yeah.
finished.
Yaoi jokes aside, I'm very excited for it.
What is up with your yaoi jokes? What the hell?
I made yaoi jokes. That is
My-
me.
Yeah,
I am that
just-
person.
My
Dimebot is
Twitch is
horrified.
broken. My Twitch is broken, guys. It doesn't want to
Neko.
load the stream.
Yes.
Nico, you have
Yes.
used up your quota of yaoi jokes for quarter 4 of the Dimecast of 2014.
All in one set of like 5 minutes.
I have made this call. I can talk however I want.
The
So-
amount of yaoi jokes is just too high, alright?
Right, so
Run is too damn high.
one last attempt to salvage this segment. Don't Starve players, why exactly are you so excited about this?
Because it needed it. You need to have survival games. You need 2 people. I swear to God, survival games are fucking boring without it. Think about days.
So-
Well, the
And
video right now looks like there's actually 3 people.
Yeah, I think it's a server format. Like it's not as if I think it's more like, oh, you guys didn't play 7 Days to Die. But like you have your game and it generates the world, right? And then other people can join it.
So
You
it's
see?
Minecraft.
Essentially,
So-
what
So Minecraft, yeah.
I was actually going to compare it to Minecraft. Minecraft has the similar aspects of it, of like this community contributing system that dynamically builds upon what already exists as a survival game. So building multiplayer on top of the mechanics that are in place is just natural. Like it just fits right in.
Yeah, and multiplayer, like for a game like this one, and most games nowadays, if you can't play it with somebody else, like
You get bored very quickly.
you get bored really fast. Like multiplayer is it's so
It
the
isn't-
future, you guys. Just multiplayer.
It is oddly enough an integral part of the gaming community now to have multiplayer games. Either you have really, really story-driven games like BioShock or something similar, or you have like
Or
those
Borderlands 2.
But even Borderlands.
Lost Mike's mic. Lost Ranger's mic. Lost
Everyone's
Bunny's.
audio there.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Oh, so
audio
it wasn't just
died.
me?
No.
No, everyone just
Oh.
went silent.
And Mike is still
I ca-
talking, and he's still muted, and it's hilarious.
We can't hear Mike.
No.
I can
I'm
hear
not
Mike.
No, there you are.
Mike,
Oh, there you
Mike
are.
was
There we go.
I couldn't hear you guys for a
We
Yeah,
second.
no, we couldn't hear
Exactly, all of
anyone.
us.
audio for the whole call dropped. Mike was saying something about Borderlands for a second,
Yeah,
No, I
I
mentioned
was.
Borderlands.
but he was
Yeah.
responding to you.
Yeah.
I was saying like the elements of Borderlands are more along of a type of MMORPG, like story-driven elements, whereas like BioShock is very linear in its
So-
path.
To be completely fair, Borderlands, especially Borderlands 2, is Diablo the FPS because it is a loot drop game.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I am
Bunny
excited about
Bee-
I am excited about the prequel. Also, Bunny is awful at Borderlands 2. She couldn't beat Wilhelm by herself.
It was
Fun
difficult.
fact, I still have I have Borderlands 2. I haven't played it yet though.
Also, Ranger, you remember my super powerful Necromancer and Siren from the Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
managed
ported it, I
I
saw.
managed to port them. They're amazing.
Yeah, I saw that in your video.
I just heard in the Don't Starve Together video behind us somebody singing "Kill the Wabbit, Kill the Wabbit."
And suddenly Dime likes this game.
No,
Oh yeah.
look. The thing with Don't
I think
Starve,
I'm back.
the thing with Don't Starve really is the gameplay concepts behind Don't Starve do actually appeal to me. I just can't get past the art style. I hate the way this game looks.
Oh, I think it's adorable. You don't like
It
it?
is.
No,
It's a
it is
very-
an interesting way of doing the art
I-
style. I have to
It
agree.
reminds me of those old like gothic panel things that people draw nowadays of chibi gothic stuff. That's what it is. And I
kinda.
actually really like that style.
That's for anybody that's wondering. That's my major hang up with Don't Starve. Is I absolutely hate the art style.
So
But you
if
have to agree,
somebody made like a
like
texture pack, you would like it better.
Maybe.
but
Can I
you
get-
really have to agree. Like the mechanics dropping on multiplayer on top of it, it just feels natural.
It should be interesting. And Ranger, if somebody can put Sfax 128 or 256 in Don't Starve, I might try it.
I'm doing it.
Please, no more facts. Thank you very much.
Mike hates Sfax.
I'm done with facts.
Well, Mike, make a pack and I'll use yours instead.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Time to
It
takes a lot
HD
of work.
Minecraft on my new computer.
Nice. Mike,
HD Minecraft mod.
make a texture pack and make all the block textures black with green squigglies and call it the Matrix pack.
Oh my god. That would be horrible. You would never know what anything was ever.
No,
Do
you
we
wouldn't.
have any info on when Don't Starve Together is going to be playable to the wider public? Because this was PAX
No, this
info.
this was almost like a teaser announcement. Like I don't think they put anything. Definitely not this year.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Still,
Probably just
it's coming, so if you're interested, keep an eye on it. We will take a look at it further when it gets closer to release. Moving on, Destiny. Ranger has got it. She's played it. I will say the one thing that concerns me the most out of everything I've seen from Destiny is the fact that IGN very specifically stated that they did the main, like whatever the main story arc is, including grinding, changing out their equipment to optimize for missions and everything, and still got through it in 6 hours.
I will say I haven't even had very much time to play it, and I'm already almost through. I already have a max level character. It doesn't take too long to get through the main storyline, but the game has so much more than just the main storyline. Because I don't want to say anything about the storyline because I don't want to have spoilers.
spoilers.
So
Snip,
everything
snip, snip,
everything
snip.
other than I like how this game wants to be all inclusive. So you have the different worlds that you go to, and you have missions on all the worlds, and you can do the story missions relatively quickly. It's not that big a deal.
Mhm.
But each world also has a what do you call it?
Spoiler number 3, Nico. It's Halo, the MMO, without Halo because they don't have the license. Are we done with the spoilers?
Yeah. So each planet has like the scout mode where you have unbridled access to the entire planet, where you get access, where you can get to places that on the missions don't, like, they're not missions, but each area has its own thing, and it's actually really nice because you can find there's like that's where it feels like an MMO more, because there's like dungeons that are really high level that you can go questing in dungeons, and I will use MMO talk, I guess, for it.
Well, it is an MMO. I mean, they refer to
Yeah.
like the first raid was beaten today by a clan on there, and actually it was funny. They said that they totaled up their stats. In total, the clan died 1,650 times taking down the first raid.
Yeah. So there's that stuff, just in the world in the scout mode. And there are strikes that are not story missions that are present on all the worlds. That it's kind of like the kind of thing that you just talk about. And even if after you've completed all the strikes, it doesn't unlock until you've completed all the strikes. There's a strike playlist where it will send you on random strikes, so you don't know where you're going to go. It'll send you on random strikes for a certain amount of time, and you earn points to level up that as well. And all of this is separate. Like, there's instances also in the scout mode. I didn't get to say it, but in the scout mode, there's just events that happen randomly. Like if there's a certain
Yeah.
if there's a certain number of players in an area, something will trigger, right? There's collectibles everywhere. Like, these are all the things that I love about MMOs, right? So
When does it come to PC again?
Next year.
it's
Next year sometime. So what I said, no offense, but by this point, by time PC player get it, most of the story and stuff would have been spoiled. So there's
If
no
you
really
pay
point
attention
play
to it.
if you go out
watch.
of your way for it.
Yeah,
I think the
but
thing that
also, before we get to breaking the game down, another part of the game that's completely separate is the Crucible, which is like the normal in general multiplayer where there's like team deathmatch and like conquest and all those kinds of game modes is all in the Crucible, and you can play just in the Crucible, you can play just the normal mode, you can play a mixture of both of them. I've not even been to the Crucible yet, and I've already got a max level character. But you use that character in the Crucible as well. You're just not separate characters.
Speaking of max level, what I'm curious about is how hard is it to level? Because from a Guild Wars and a WildStar perspective, the soft level cap right now is absurdly, almost insultingly low.
Yeah.
Mike, if you don't know, the soft level cap right now is 20.
Yeah. The level.
I heard.
Right. So the natural level is 20, but you can get to level 26. It's just a separate level system. So I've seen people walking around at level 25 and 26.
I've seen screenshots of level 29s as well. The thing that really I think bugs me is I get that there's all the typical MMO-y stuff to do, but main story arc of 6 hours, that really bothers me. Like, what's the Mike? What's the main story arc of Guild Wars 2, time-wise?
Too fucking long.
I'll tell. I know for
not even considering like all the dynamic world events and like the.
If you ignored everything
story.
else.
I know for a fact
if you ignored
that
everything else, it's probably around 30 hours.
I know for a fact that WildStars is not as long. It's more like a 15 to 20 hour story. But the thing that bothers me about that, and I understand from everybody that Destiny's like really good in terms of gameplay and the stuff that are going on, but a 6 hour story arc is like less than a COD campaign.
Yeah, no, that's true. And half of me wonders if that's the reason why there's a low level cap right now, is because they're going to use, because, Microsoft likes to make you spend money. They're going to use DLCs that are content driven that add time.
Yeah, that's
what I think they're going to do.
That's the thing that has me the most worried about the game. Like, if the story arc is reasonable and tells a good story and wraps up within 6 hours, like, I'm not really going to knock on a game for having a short, well-told story. But we just got done talking about how Microsoft likes to milk things for money, and this seems like the perfect opportunity for them to just drag money out of our wallets.
Well, and that's the thing, is that the gameplay and playing the game and just, it's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. I haven't been able to lose myself in a game like I lost myself in Destiny in a while. It's really, really, really fun, and it looks amazing.
And see, and you know how angry I was because the platform that Destiny should be on is the one that's getting it last.
Yeah. Well,
I don't understand why it's taking so much longer to come to PC.
Because Bungie hates PCs. That's pretty much the reason. They have a historical trend of hating PC.
They had Halo 1 and 2 on there, and then they stopped completely.
I think PlayStation is lucky it's getting it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is.
So I'm intrigued to get my hands on
Xbox.
I'm intrigued to get my hands on it. I'm really happy that
it comes to us.
It will, but I'm really happy that Ranger has said that the game plays really well and it's got a lot of really good side content, because that's what I was really hoping for, was that this would be a game where you could really, really do stuff. How hard is it to level, Ranger? Like, how long does it take to get to 20? Because that level cap is just idiotic.
Not very long. I mean, are you hoping for a long answer or a short answer? Because it doesn't really take that long.
That was fine. That was absolutely fine.
It doesn't, so I've been playing Guild Wars for how long, and I put how many hours in. My max level character on that is level 60. If I would take that much time, I could have 10 characters.
Yeah.
Easily 10 characters at max level right now.
Well, I've got 200 hours into WildStar. I've got a level 50 fully raid attuned and equipped Spellslinger, a level 50 Stalker getting ready to start raid attunement, and a level 30 Warrior.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how many hours exactly I have in Guild Wars, and I don't focus either. Like, I do stuff that doesn't cause me to level, but like I have a level 19, and I've played the game for like one solid day.
You just put your finger on what causes me issues with Guild Wars and why I've uninstalled it. There's so much stuff in that game that I get too unfocused and I can't progress.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I haven't done anything for ages. I just run around. You know what I've actually fallen into liking doing is map completions. And that's like the boringest thing ever, right?
But it's massive XP.
But I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't get over it. So
I think does
Guys,
actually
I can play Guild Wars now. I just need it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I just realised I can as well because I have the PC to run it now.
you guys have fun with that.
Hooray.
I'm pretty much done with Guild Wars. I think Mike's
doesn't
over
wanna
it.
play with me.
I'm not gonna say I'm over it at the moment.
Neko,
I'm less
Neko, we
interested
can
in
play.
mostly because
Yay.
I'm focused on
DCS
work,
World and Arma 3 and work.
DCS
well,
World,
they'll do something in the
and
little
Arma,
story and they'll
and
get your attention.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
And it's like
Ranger,
so
does
much
does
shit.
Destiny reward you for world exploration with XP and shinies?
Yes.
That is like the best trend in games
So,
right now.
I-
Borderlands
yeah.
does it. WildStar does it. Guild Wars did it. Destiny's doing it. Like
What's that?
giving me XP for going and finding stuff on the map is your best
Yeah.
idea.
Xenoblade
Absolutely.
Xenoblade
They
Chronicles
absolutely
did
do
it.
that. There's collectibles, there's chests that are collectibles that have pretty lights on them, and when they open them, it's shiny. And
That's
you
the
can pick
Borderlands
the whole
influence
thing
right
is shiny on the inside, right?
Yes.
Okay. But there's gold chests and there's normal chests, and the gold chests spawn in different places. So each time you go to the map.
Now,
So
here's my most important
it
question
won't
about the
always be there.
chests. The chests. Do they open in as awesome a fashion as the big loot chests in Borderlands?
No.
There's not
They
things
open-
coming off to the side and turning up and shining and
No.
fireworks.
But they do. They open and then
Yeah, pretty cool.
they do just open like that. So like it's just like a normal open, but
Wait,
there's an
wait.
open animation.
I did see one where they opened it. It was like the Ark of the Covenant light from
Yeah, that's
Indiana
all of them.
Jones
All of
coming
them.
out of it.
All of them do that. There's
I
like
enjoy
gems
the
inside.
Borderlands ones because they kind of come up and they turn around and they like.
Oh,
you go,
Bunny,
like, you-
Bunny,
and-
you haven't even seen the coolest chests in the game yet because you haven't gotten to the
No.
Hyperion stuff.
Yeah.
No, I
Sorry, I thought I
haven't.
lost something.
There's a super shiny as well,
Hmm.
where you get it, but it's masked. Like you get like it's a piece of armor or gun or whatever, and it's kind of like phased out, and you have to go to a guy to have it identified for you. And he does it for free, which is nice.
Is his name Deckard Cain? Does he ask you to stay a while?
No, no, but he's like a mage. It's so funny because the whole city is like super futuristic, right? And this is like the only mage guy, and he's got like drapes and stuff coming off of his. It's so funny. And he's got a ball. It's like a balloon that you can actually kick around the map, which is. I mean, you see people dancing on the top of buildings. There's a fan. I mean, like all the cool, stupid, fun shit that you can do in an MMO. You can dance. You can wave. You can sit. And what's the other thing you can do? There's 4 things that you can do: dance, wave, sit, point, and you can point at people. It's very fun. I love it, and you can dance like you can dance in the world. Like you're. It's so funny.
I was going to say to Jane, I'm like 13 hours into Borderlands and I don't think I'm even close to the finish yet.
You're not.
I think I'm at least not even halfway to the finish yet.
You took the worst character in the game, anyways.
But I didn't realize he was the worst character in the game.
She's playing Zero. Anyways,
I love Zero.
Wait, guys, what? All I hear is blah 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 game I don't care about. Blah blah claptrap the pile of garbage. Blah blah blah.
I did say no. I did
Can
say
I
it
slap
was so
her? Because
funny.
I like
No.
Claptrap.
You can't.
I like Claptrap.
But I did say it was hilarious. You have like a ghost, right? It's like your little thing and you throw it at stuff and it unlocks doors. I was waiting for a door to get unlocked and you have to kill waves of enemies before it'll open. And I turn around and I've got a couple friends with me, so we're killing stuff. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I turn around and I look at my ghost and I'm like, you're worse than Claptrap. Hurry the fuck up and open the door. And my friends bust out laughing. They were dying. I was like, oh, sorry. It's pretty funny.
Dum, dum, dum.
I'm archiving the card. We've got to move on. Card's been archived.
All right, guys. Rangers stupidly excited about Destiny.
Blah
So-
blah blah Hearthstone.
Which is good.
Blah blah more Hearthstone.
We're glad
blah,
for you,
Leroy
Ranger.
Bounce.
We
blah.
want the game, but we do have to move to another segment now. I'm
Sorry. I'm done. I'm done.
So-
Fine. I get the. Shut up.
So every single person in here is a Hearthstone player.
Yes.
So the Leroy bounce is getting a nerf, basically. His cost is going up to 5 mana. Starving Buzzard's cost is also going up to 5 mana. I actually...
Wait, what?
Yes.
I don't
But
get it.
His
I don't
stats
get it.
are getting
His
buffed.
stats are
Oh,
getting buffed
good.
as well.
Okay,
But
never mind then. I was about to get
think-
really pissed off.
I think that the Starving Buzzard change is actually the more significant one. Leroy is not getting changed except for a 1 mana bump, so he's only going to be coming out 1 turn later than normal.
Well, the Leroy bounce itself is getting nerfed significantly through this, but
Yeah.
again, it's nothing like compared to a lot of other plays. I mean, it's necessary. It's a change that should happen, but yeah, there's a lot of other broken shit through Nexoramas right now, as you might have seen through my latest deck.
Yeah, and so Neko,
AKA
Starving-
triple Ragnarok shit.
Starving Buzzard is being raised from 2 health 1 attack to 3 health 2 attack. So Starving Buzzard gets a lot more survivability early game here. So especially if you have, like the other day, I was playing Mike with was that my Druid where I double Wild Growth on you early?
Yeah.
So I mean that play, Starving Buzzard can still come out early, and in that case, you're going to get a lot more utility out of the card. But it was a change that needed to be done because Starving Buzzard was just getting annihilated too quickly. So he's still going to be focused down because you don't want him on the field, but this allows him to survive.
I mean, it's one of those you want it to be gone, but there's also a lot of possibilities of playing him and like comboing him instantly with other things to still get the rewards, even though your opponent will likely remove him instantly.
And the other thing is, a lot of times, like when I have Starving Buzzard in a couple of my decks, and I always want to have Starving Buzzard go out when I can get some utility out of him and throw another higher threat card, because then I've got to force my opponent to make a decision. Do I take big damage off something else, or do I deal a Starving Buzzard?
It's a tricky. It really depends on the situation there.
Yeah. So
if you're ahead, you definitely want to take the damage and remove it. Probably.
Yeah. The thing is, though, this is a balance change that really, really needs to be made, and I see a lot more balance changes coming because a lot of the Nax cards are really good in the situations they were built for, which is solo Nax play. They are really, really unbalanced in some ways in multiplay. So.
And the problem is some of the combinations that you can throw out are just ridiculously powerful.
I've seen some nasty Kel'Thuzad combinations. He needs a nerf. That card is
way
OP. For those that don't know, Kel'Thuzad is a legendary card. If he's on the board at the end of your turn, he recalls all friendly minions that died that turn. He is extremely overpowered.
Okay.
I just want to wait. Just listen to me. I want to meet the guy who even made that card and punch him so hard in the dick his balls explode.
I don't blame you.
That's the stupidest, most overpowered bullshit. Why the fuck would you put that in a balance game?
Neko, let Mike explain, because you have to realize the way the card description reads. It doesn't do quite what you think it does. Mike?
Explain.
I think I'm not quite sure on that part, but I think it also revives other minions on their turn. So like your enemy's minions can get revived as well, I believe. Let me quickly get up the card and check.
I'm pulling him now just to make sure. But so here's the exact. Oh, come on, Hearthstone.gamepedia.com/Kel'Thuzad.
What
we crashed the server. We crashed the server, guys.
All right.
I'm sorry,
So
guys.
at the end of he's a 8 mana. He's a 6/8. At the end of each turn, summon all friendly minions that died this turn. So that's an end of turn card. If you think about it, he's got 8 health. He can be bursted down. He's basically a minion trade card. You get a free. Basically, you can get a free board clear.
What hand is that?
Okay, to be fair, no, it actually is only friendly minions.
Yeah, it is only friendly.
But like the idea behind it is this is like a high threat card that you want to remove, and thus it has less damage. but the damage, in my opinion, is slightly too high.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
maybe
so-
4 or 3 damage would be enough for him.
1 second.
Um,
Neko just posted a Gyazo link of Mike playing against Neko. Mike's hand on the board is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like-
that's his next deck.
That is okay. So that is my legendary bullshit deck, which is essentially a combination of like the most the Thaddeus combo and in combination with Baron Rivendell.
How do you have 4 of the same card?
Face manipulators or no, that's
No.
not Shadow Step either.
Baron Rivendell and Baron Rivendell and Reincarnate plus the Death Rattle
I hate
and
Gyazo sometimes.
respawn the enemy the creature, so it like replays it. So you have like Starlight reincarnate the thing with a thing on it. So you have already 2 plus Starlight revives itself. So you have like 3 legendaries for free with Baron Rivendell.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I've ever played Mike in Hearthstone before, and I don't think I ever will.
No,
No.
just don't put yourself through that torture.
Look at that.
I'm just gonna say the first time I played this on ranked ladder, I managed to pull a combo off where I spawned 3 Ragnaros in 2 turns. The guy literally rage quitted.
Somebody rage quit against me one time. It was really funny.
I
I think I
feel
put it in my
like-
video.
A lot of
Against
the
time, I-
next
I-
Ramus cards are very imbalanced. And
They are.
That's what I've been saying. Like you pulled that give up. That give is amazing, by the way. But yeah, I'm just gonna say like it needs rebalancing, and Blizzard just needs a little time to polish the stats out and make him balanced for multiplayer.
Yeah. So I think that we're going to see more of this kind of thing, and we'll kind of do updates as the Hearthstone balances come, because all of us play the game, and it's going to affect the way our strategies. I mean, my Card Master series, for example.
It won't affect my goddamn legendary deck. It's just gonna grow and grow.
Will it affect why your mic is all staticky, or is that the call?
I think it's the call
My
tonight.
mic is just
It might be the
staticky?
call.
No, for me,
Yeah.
it's just him.
Yeah, for me it's just you actually.
For everyone, it's everyone else. It's just the
That
call
is-
tonight. I dropped from the call. Rangers dropped from the call, like for no apparent reason. So it is just the call tonight. We reckon.
It is just
Well,
Okay.
no, mine was the computer. It said Skype has quit unexpectedly. I'm like,
So-
wow, thanks for letting me know.
So
Mine
moving
just
to
dropped. It
our
was no apparent reason.
moving to our last couple topics for the night. GTA 5 is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on November 18th. It is coming to PC, finally. I take back everything bad I said about Rock... Oh, wait, no, I don't. Why do you hate us, Rockstar? We don't get it until January 27th, 2015.
Oh,
I don't know
well,
what- I don't know why people do this to PC players. It's just like, hey, we've got a shiny new game. You don't get it for a year. How
Okay,
fun.
so wait. The reason
No,
why they
it's
do
because-
this, the good reason why, wanna know why? They hate us all.
They do.
Well,
That's
that wasn't
reason.
what I was going to say. I
That's
was
a
going to say...
terrible reason.
No, I was going to say it's
It's
because
Hold on.
it's really easy.
Hold on a
it's
second. If anybody says it's because Rockstar wants to give us a polished PC port, I'm kicking you from the show.
No, it's not. I'm saying...
They want to give us a crappy PC port. That's what they want to do, Dime.
Well, no, I'm not even saying it just about Rockstar or just about GTA 5. It's very easy to create a game for a console because you know what's in it already. Like, you only have to set certain settings and specs. It's already done for you. They have to now account for, like, low-range PCs and high-range PCs and people that want to play it on super ultra max to the 1,000, over 9,000 degree.
Caveat to that, though, when it comes to the PC, when you're optimizing games for a wide range of graphics cards and settings like that, that's why you have AMD and NVIDIA. Because they
Yeah,
do all
there's-
that for you.
Yeah, they do it for you. But not everybody has that stuff.
He is right.
It's either
Okay,
AMD,
Wait.
Intel, or
If you're
NVIDIA.
not-
There's only 3 types.
If you have an Intel integrated graphics card, you can't even think about running GTA anyways. You have to have
Exactly.
an NVIDIA or an AMD to run it, and they do their own in-house optimization. However, there is
Okay,
a definite
so
kernel of truth to what Ranger was saying.
there's a kernel of truth, but looking at the dates, that's a long time to optimize for a PC.
Given that they also had to have been working on it for a long time to have given a hard date for the release.
Yeah.
Well, it took
Like,
them
that
how
is
long?
a long time.
It took them how long from the release of the Xbox One to upgrade it from Xbox 360 to Xbox One?
I thought you were
I'm
going to
not
talk about I thought you were going to talk about GTA 4, which was 2 years.
Yeah, I'm not rebuying it. So
I don't have it in the first place, and I'll be honest, GTA 4 like really disappointed me. Like, it took itself way too damn seriously.
GTA 5 totally
listen,
doesn't.
Saints Row does
Row.
that for us. So why not have us for one serious sandbox game like that?
Because GTA 4 didn't pull it off well.
Yep.
It's also that like
GTA 4
no
was
offense,
at its
but,
best with things like Ballad of Gay Tony.
like
which is
360
amazing.
Oh,
is
yeah.
the 360
That-
online version of GTA 5 isn't even finished. They've not even got heists yet. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
And they've been waiting for that over a year. Do you
whole-
know what I mean? So
I think they canceled heists.
Yeah, whole different thing. The architecture that, as much as I rag on Rockstar about things sometimes, what they have in place to make GTA Online work is damn impressive.
it's true. It's
Oh, you say that, but I couldn't get on GTA 5 online for 2 weeks.
Neither could
computer
anybody else because
crashed.
their servers got crushed when they launched it.
Yeah.
But
The servers crashed.
Rockstar's got a completely open world console game running with a bunch of people running around in it, blowing shit up everywhere. It's pretty impressive.
My
It's
computer
decently
crashed. My display driver has stopped responding and has recovered.
We can
Wow.
hear you still, Neko.
I thought
Yeah.
I had
I know.
problems.
So I'm going to be really
Computer
interested.
problems
You
today.
will be seeing a video about GTA 5 on PC when it comes out on my channel. And if anybody remembers me and...
Shameless plug.
Well, yeah. But if anybody remembers me and the crew beta and me and Watch Dogs, I'm going to be pretty damn harsh on that game if it's not a good port.
yeah.
Fuck shitty ports. Also, it needs an FOV slider.
Yes, it does.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It takes at least half a year to build in an FOV slider. At least.
It's called...
At least.
I'm sure that when Rockstar has their, like if we could get our hands on Rockstar's design documents, there's like a whole page that just is dedicated to the Total Biscuit contingency, and it's just about the FOV slider.
Also, no arbitrary blocks, please.
Yes, but
Whoa.
you guys do know that somebody managed to mod the 360 version of Grand Theft Auto 5 to play as a first-person shooter.
That's fun.
And
Wow.
apparently it does some really horrible things because the game still tries to draw the cutscenes like it's a third-person game.
Oh.
Oh God.
So apparently the engine has been known to go into an epileptic fit, but still, kudos. That's almost as impressive as the guy who got Doom running on. You know how some printers now have that display that you can use the buttons on the side to move with.
Yeah.
Somebody has Doom running on one of those. The last segment is a Neko segment. I'm very angry at Neko because I'm
Doesn't
actually
the
getting...
live demo come out next week anyway?
Okay,
It's gotta come
here's the
out
thing.
next week.
The demo that us plebes can only play 30 times, and which does not have wireless play unless somebody with the special platinum demo invites us to play it, comes out next week.
The game comes out soon enough anyway.
You shut
Hold
your
your horses
filthy
down.
whore mouth.
No, it comes out soon. You get a demo and that just spoils the game for you. Just play it when it comes out.
What do you mean spoils the game? It's a fighting game!
It's got them Smash Bros.
It's
bro.
Smash Brothers. What is there to spoil?
Like, how do you spoil a fighting game?
Just
Oh
play
no,
it.
new
Play the
character
damn
has
game.
been implemented in Smash Bros. Oh damn, the spoilers are real.
Oh my god. New characters in Smash Bros? Be still my beating heart.
Okay, I have to say, I've never played a Smash Bros, so this will be my first one.
Obviously.
Congratulations. So, but seriously, you have the people in the demo are the villager from the Animal Crossings.
We know who the
the only
characters
two
are.
new characters are the
We know who the characters are. How does it play?
How does it play? It plays good. The NPCs, not NPCs, but you know, the people, the CPU or whatever the fuck it is, the comm players, they are hard. Even on level 5, it's like it's all the way up to level 9. So like, they made them harder. Be proud.
Also,
Be proud.
Duck Hunt Dog, stupidest character ever.
You know what the sad thing is? I heard he's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard
I would
that too.
love to just beat the shit. I would love to beat the shit out of Duck Hunt Dog. You have no idea. That would make me so happy.
Now the
He's an
stream is still
homage
on,
to all
Creeper.
the shooter games.
I heard that
To all the
Villager is awesome.
Oh my god, he can pocket Link's ult. His final smash, he can pocket it.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. How? Yeah, he can pocket his final smash.
Okay.
Villager, it mostly was a glitchy thing, but somebody did do it.
The one thing that's neat about Duck Hunt Dog that I will say is when he does his smash attacks and stuff, the damage a lot of the time is actually coming when a little target blips up and a light gun flash goes off like somebody shot it. Like, that's kind of a neat touch, but he's still a stupid character. Also,
Everybody shot that dog.
Has
That dog
anybody
is so
seen
full of bullet holes.
anybody seen the footage of Mega Man's final smash?
Yes, you mean fanboy scream cum shot?
Basically,
Wow.
for those that don't know, and I'll see if I can pull it up. Mega Man's final smash is all 5 of the major incarnations of Mega Man come out,
They even have legends.
and they line up, and they all charge up their busters and shoot the crap out of people.
That's amazing.
Super,
That's fucking amazing.
super cum shot, yes.
Is
God
it
damn it,
possible
Neko.
for you to go a whole show without being horribly dirty?
No, it's not possible for Nico to actually be safe for work.
All right, so
Yeah,
here comes the final
I-
smash right here, and it is
Oh, God, Nico.
amazing.
I gotta wait for my
I actually
screen to
can't.
catch
I
up.
actually can't
Yeah.
look because my computer's crying at me right
I
now.
love it. I'm gonna look
It's
for.
like, why, Neko?
There's
I need to update the drivers.
There's actually a list. There's a video out here of all final smashes as well. But I'm excited about Smash on the 3DS. Except it apparently has been destroying 3DS slide pads in Japan.
Which is why I'm using the
Apparently.
D-pad, because
I've
I
seen
have
that.
other games I need to play with that thing, and I don't know if I buy a new one. It's gonna suck.
Oh,
Zero.
see the
Can I-
Mega Man's
Can I,
happening.
can I archive the card now? Yep.
What is
Card archive.
Zero? It's a good thing that we're not trying to be completely professional on this show. So GG, mate.
You know, if Dime told me to be professional, I would.
If I told people
I
to be
would.
professional, we wouldn't have a show.
No.
Oh,
Is that what-
hello.
Mike, shut
I'm
up.
probably
you
the
don't
most fucking professional here.
As you
Yeah.
say fucking in the middle of your sentence, professional.
Hey,
Well,
you
fuck
don't
you.
count. You don't count, Mike. You're German.
As this degenerates
What?
into
And what are you saying?
German
That
can't
was-
be official. Have you seen that German porn? That's not official at all.
Neko!
This was going nowhere. I think we should.
Are
we
we
should-
done here?
We
Are
hit
we-
literally just 2:30.
Are we done here?
Yeah, because there's no topics left. I archived them all.
I think my face just smacked into
Guys.
into a wall.
Guys, it's Rhine time. It's Rhine time.
It is Rhine time. Oh my god.
I'm disappointed in you. I am
Alright.
disappointed in you.
So we're going to try something a little different tonight because Mike can't do his normal deal because of the rearrangement of his room.
Microphone is now up here, so I can't do
So,
my
also
usual
I'm
thing.
playing Powerwolf's Coleus Sanctus underneath us right now.
Oh, God.
So, the
I gotta send you a song.
person who gets to take us out tonight is
Is it gonna be me?
Ranger.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Look
I
at my face.
So-
Look at my face.
The-
It's scary.
Oh god, that is scary.
This was the
Oh, God.
Digmcast with your host Digmbot, Yellow Ranger, Mike Matrix, in my pink bunny.
I think Neko is trying to take my spot as the creepy guy.
Next show's
next
on the
show.
30th.
The 30th. It's gonna be a riot. Promise let's still don't talk this time. Say goodnight, everybody.
Bye.